Are you thinking about starting a retail or e-com business, but you're struggling on what to sell? Or maybe you've started and launched, but your products aren't exactly flying off the shelves like you thought they would. In this video, I'm going to show you how to find the perfect product idea that's not just exciting, but also profitable. You will walk away with proven techniques that will validate your product idea before you invest your time or your hard-earned money. And if you stay until the end, I will show you how you can work with me so that you can start making sales and getting more customers faster. So let's start here. What actually makes a product profitable? I'm going to break it down into 4 key elements. The first one is demand. Are people actually looking for your product? Here is where you can use tools like Google Trends, Etsy search, Pinterest search, Amazon's best sellers, or TikTok's trending lab. You need to see what people are searching for, because if people aren't searching for it, it's highly likely they're not buying it. Second is margin. Can you sell your product for at least 3 times what it costs you? This has to include product cost, packaging, shipping, and any adverts that you send. So if it costs you £10, but you can only sell it for £15 due to market value, we have got a serious problem, because you will be out of business very quickly and struggling to stay afloat. Third is problem solving. Does your product solve a specific problem or need or desire? Now, this is especially powerful if it's a niche problem with an emotional pull. For example, a reusable makeup wipe doesn't just remove makeup. It saves time, it reduces waste, and it makes specific people feel good because they're not contributing to climate change. The fourth is uniqueness and angle. Can you position your product in a unique or different way? You see, it's not always about telling a different story. It's about connecting with your customers by creating a story that connects with them. You don't have to necessarily reinvent the wheel here. It's just about knowing how you can position your product in a way that makes people feel seen and understood. So for example, don't just sell candles. Sell candles for busy moms who need relaxation, time to rest, a home that feels homely that they can unwind in. You need to consider how your customers are thinking and feeling before they buy your product, and how they want to think and feel once they have bought your product. Then position your marketing and your messaging so you're speaking to both of these things. Now, here are 3 methods for you to find your profitable product idea. Method number 1 is to solve a problem that you have personally felt, because the best ideas often come from your own frustration. And here is why solving your own problems is such a powerful and profitable way to launching a product that actually is going to sell. The first is you understand who the perfect customer is because you are them. You know their pain, you know the language they're using, you know what's going to make them say, "Shut up, take my money because I need this." You're emotionally connected to the solution. That passion fuels better marketing, better branding, and a better product, because you know you want to create a solution that is the best one possible. You're not just guessing, you're problem solving. There's no need to convince people that your product matters, because you know it does. So here's what I want you to do, and don't skip this part. Grab a pen or open the notes app on your phone, whatever works best for you, and write down 10 things that you have complained about in the last week. Seriously, think about your day-to-day life and the things that you complain about that bother you, that frustrate you. They could be at home, at work, on the school run, at gym, while you're cooking, while you're cleaning, whatever it is that you're doing. Think about all the things that you are doing throughout your day, the way you're thinking, the way you're feeling, the way you're behaving. Are there things that annoy you, that frustrate you, or that could be done better? I want you to ask yourself, what small daily frustrations keep coming up? What product do you wish existed that could make your life easier, better, or more fulfilling? Or what have you bought recently and thought, I wish this could have been so much better. It doesn't do half as much as I wish it did. And then here's the best part. I now want you to ask yourself, am I the only one who's frustrated by this? Or are there thousands of other people just like me who are in exactly the same position? Because if the answer is thousands, Congratulations, you have just found yourself a profitable product idea. And I've got a bonus tip for you on this one as well. Don't dismiss the small stuff. So before we move on to method 2, I don't want you to think that the problem that you're solving has to be enormous or life-changing. It can be the small daily problems or frustrations that you are facing, that if you can solve them and solve this for thousands of other people, this product is worth it. You don't have to be solving enormous, gargantuan problems or frustrations. Some of the best product businesses solve tiny problems, but in the best ways possible. It could be a better way to store earrings, a reusable food wrap that actually sticks together when you put it together, a planner that actually makes sense for a busy mum who's always on the go, a compact tool for travelers who hate bulky chargers that need things to be slimline and lightweight. If it solves a problem better, faster, cheaper, or more beautifully than anybody else, you are on to a winner. Now, method number 2 is to stalk what's working. Now, here is where I don't want you to guess, scroll aimlessly on social media. I want you to observe. Check Etsy top sellers to see what's working well in your niche. See the Amazon movers and shakers to see their best-selling products. TikTok Shop and Pinterest trends are a goldmine to see what people are searching for and what people are buying. We want you to look out for high demand, low competition, and high emotional response to see how many people are commenting or leaving great reviews. We want you to find 3 trending products that are happening right now. And then ask yourself, can I improve this? Can I market it better? Can I target a more specific customer? Because if so, you might just be on to a winner. Method 3 is all about asking your people, because your future customers will tell you what they want if you ask them in the right way. So we want you to take to your Instagram stories, run polls, ask questions, understand what your target audience are thinking and feeling. Go into specific Facebook groups that target very hyper-focused niches that are your target audience. Don't spam these groups. Ask questions, join in the conversation, understand the things that people are struggling with or the things that they highly desire. And then if your product is already selling and you have a business, you should hopefully already have an email list as well. And here is where we want you to send personal questionnaires. Get people to give you their feedback, their thoughts on their desires. What is it they wish they could have more of? The questionnaire should only be 5 questions or less, and ideally have multiple choice answers, with one option at the end for them to give an overall comment. We need this to be as easy and as painless for them to fill it out, because after all, this is for your benefit, not for theirs. So we want to make sure that we're asking them, what frustrates you the most? And if you could wave a magic wand and create the perfect product that would help solve their biggest problem or help them achieve their biggest desire, what would that product be and why? This is all about starting conversations, truly understanding who your audience is and what they're looking for, and then building upon that. Even if you only get 5 replies, that's 5 more people that have given you a direct insight into what it is that they want and actually what it is that they don't want, so that you can go ahead and create a product that is going to sell. Now, part 3 is all about how to validate your idea before you invest. So you might now have the perfect product idea, but we need to now truly validate this before you waste any time or money on it. Step 1 is to create a test listing. And here is where you can create a Canva mockup and a product description. You can post it on your Instagram stories, your Facebook groups, your Facebook marketplace, anywhere else where you have got customers that are ready and waiting. Ask them, would you buy this? Are you interested in this? Would you have any thoughts or opinions or questions on this? Start getting feedback. Step 2 is to talk about it. Ask your audience, if I created this, would you buy it? Or I'm thinking of launching this. Would you be interested in buying this? Or what questions would you have about it? You need to start talking to people. Too many people have this product idea and skip this step and go straight into trying to sell it, and wonder why it's not working. Every single time you ask your audience questions, you start talking to the public about your product, you are starting to understand the way that people are speaking, the words they are using to describe their problem or the solution they're looking for. The more you can do this, the better. I know you might think, oh, it's easy to skip over this part, I'll still do well. But this is honestly where the sales are made. And the third step here is pre-selling, because the strongest signal of people who want to buy from you is actual cash in your hand or in your bank account. So even if you get 5 to 10 people who pre-order your product from you before you've gone out and made it and done it so it's fully finished, people that have shown you, yes, they're that interested in this product, they're happy to wait until you have got it ready for them. This is proof that your product has legs, people understand how it's going to help them, and they're willing to buy it from you. Okay, so that's a lot of information that I've given you today. So let's wrap this up. Profitable products solve problems, have demand, have strong margins, and they have a unique angle in which they have their messaging. You shouldn't be guessing at what it is that you're doing. Look for proof and look for evidence every single step along the way. Observe trends, ask questions, and test everything before you scale. Fastest growing brands in 2025 test. They're focused and they put their customers first. And they're not afraid to niche down and really help a specific type of person solve a specific problem. Now, if you are at the start of your product business journey and you're looking for help in how to get your business off the ground in the best way possible, I want to give you step-by-step help without you spending a fortune on coaching. So I've created a £37 masterclass. Well, in fact, it's 3 masterclasses that I've put together for you to show you how you can stand out and attract your perfect customers, how you convert those customers into actual paying people, and then how you can retain those customers for longer. And you can get your hands on all 3 of these, which all come accompanied with a workbook and email templates for you to literally start using today. Click the link underneath this episode and you can get instant access to it. It's called Transform Your Product Business, and it will literally help you to do that. Thank you for watching today's episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know what product you are thinking of launching in the comments. I would love to see what you're working on. Until next time, have a great day.